Hi, Tanya from CLI, Creative Living Ideas. I'm also the author of Raising the Well-Adjusted Child, A Parent's Manual. I'm happy to be here today to talk to you about getting rid of those Sunday scaries for your kids. Do you have any children that are anxious about going to school on Monday and they have fears and worries? Well, I've got some tips to share with you. The first tip that I have is maybe taking a minute to listen to your child and hear what they're saying about why they're nervous about going to school. What are they worried about? You know, you might be able to come up with a solution together just by talking about what is bothering them, what is on their mind, and you might be able to work together to create a plan to help them. Another thing that's important is preparing your kids in advance. So a lot of times students that have some anxiety that I've noticed in schools, they don't always know the plan. They don't know when parents are picking them up from school or which parent is picking them up. Maybe they don't know if they're going to daycare. Those are some things that are stressful for kids. So making sure we're preparing them for the day, that they know what's coming next, what's happening during school and after school is really important to them. And that might help alleviate some of that stress. On Sundays, it might be really important for you to help prepare them, find their clothes, and get outfits ready for the week. Make sure that their homework and their studying is done. That also alleviates a lot of anxiety in kids. When they are not prepared for the day of coming back to school, they are really stressed about that. Arranging the schedule around getting prepared for the week, so making sure that on Sundays you've carved out some time for your kids to get prepared for the week. That's really important. Review the calendars in advance for the week, making sure that your kids know what's coming this week. You've got uniforms washed, things are ready. That's really important. Create the lunch plan for the week. When are they buying? What are they bringing? Those things kind of help eliminate some stress, and that's important to do on Sundays. Going to bed on time on Sundays and creating a bedtime routine is critical to the success of kids. They really need their sleep, and being prepared and being calm to go to bed is really important to help them. Another thing that's important is you talk to your kids about the end of their day. Like, what happened today? How did your day go? So when your kids get home from school, talking to them about how did their day go? Maybe bringing up something like, I know that you were worried today about this test. How did that go? Talk to me about it. And then asking specific questions to your kids. Who did you play with at recess? Were you able to get to your locker in time? I know you were concerned about that. How did the test go? Things like that are really important to bring back up with your kids so they know that you're listening, you care about them, and you're concerned about their day and you want their day to go well. Reassuring your kids that you are there for them. I'm here for you. I understand that test was hard, but I know that you tried your hardest and I'm proud of you, and give them a hug. Also reassuring them if they're anxious about getting to school, that you are there for them and that you love them, and that, you're going to be home when they get home. That's always really important for your kids also. Giving them something to look forward to, not as a reward for making it through the school day, but something to look forward to. When you get home tonight, we're going to cook dinner together. You said you wanted to learn how to make quesadillas. We're going to work on that together. So that gives them something to look forward to. They know you're going to spend some time with them at the end of the day, and that's important. So spending time with them is also reconnecting with them. So making sure that you're reconnecting with your kids, spending some time together at the end of the day, that's really important. Playing a game together just for fun. It can be a 5-minute quick game. Cooking together or just doing something together is really important. Another thing, if the fears and the worries don't get any better, you may consider changing schools as an option or looking at some other types of learning platforms for your kids. I don't know what you have in your area, but seeking that out if it's really troubling and the Sunday scaries are not getting better. That's something you could do. You can also always seek out professional help. There are lots of professionals that deal with, school anxiety and things of that nature. And I would really highly recommend, if it's really bad and troubling for your child, to seek out some professional help. I've got other tips and tricks inside my book, Raising the Well-Adjusted Child, A Parent's Manual. You can see it on my website, creativelivingideas.com, or you can buy it on Amazon. I hope you and your child have a really great school year.